What is happening, 7.3 fans? Welcome back to the 7.3 Garage. Today is the day. The engine's finally coming out. Had a little bit of mishaps the past couple of weeks with timing and personnel and trying to get people here to make this happen, but my pops is here with me now. Waiting on my friend Robbie. I think he's gonna come here. Frankie just left, brought over the trusty lift. Those of you that are familiar with the channel, you guys have seen this lift before. This is the third time we're using this lift to get this engine out, but Pops and I have been grinding all morning. Got the core support off and out of the way. That's all done, and the only thing we have left are the transmission bolts and the motor mounts. So flex plate bolts are off and engine's ready to go. We got the stand set up, and this is how she sits as of right now. So we're gonna get to cranking. We're gonna do a time lapse here real shortly, so you guys can see us get this thing out and on the engine stand, and then we're gonna go over a couple things while the engine's on the stand. So we got the engine out. The only thing that was hanging us up was this part here. Pop showing this was the, I guess, wherever where the little nipples on the converter, that dowel kind of sits in here, was hanging us up. So we're gonna get the flex plate off, we're gonna get the adapter off, and we're gonna get the engine stand set up for the engine. Just getting all this hardware out of here, and then we'll be good to go. And we'll talk about what we're gonna be doing next for this thing. Overall, we got this out pretty quickly. If you guys have suggestions on how you like to get motor mounts off, we've done them a couple different ways, but I want to hear everybody's suggestions, because it didn't, the way we decided to do it this time, I don't remember doing it, but it was a little more tedious than I had remembered. So let me know how you guys like to get your motor mounts off if you pulled one of these engines out before. Engine is situated on the stand finally. Got some stuff cleaned up here. Show you guys what this looks like. This should be kind of familiar, but we're gonna clean up the transmission. The case has just some oil residue, so we'll go ahead and use Frankie Moser's trusted method of brake clean. Got some fresh cans sitting over there on the shelf. But here she is again. This isn't really what I had planned for this, but this is gonna be the easiest means of access for this thing. It is this valve, I'm sorry, this lifter straight down here that we're going to be taking a look at. Hopefully in the next couple of days to be able to get the cylinder heads off and see what we got going on. If you guys do not follow me on Instagram, I do post a lot of stuff on there as well. At 97_PSD is my username on Instagram. I post a lot of stuff that won't really make it to YouTube every now and again. This is the newest piece. If you guys have not seen this yet, I did a little teaser here on Instagram. This is so the turbo's a 472 SXE Borg Warner. Has a 1.0 hot side. I had a 110 on there. The street manners are a lot better with the 1.0. This housing is from a company called AGP Turbo. This is a T51R housing. So if you guys are not familiar with what a T51R is, do yourself a favor and Google that or look it up on YouTube on here. They are super awesome. It's based on the T51R HKS turbos from the late 90s, I think mid to late 90s, early 2000s. That's more of a Japanese culture thing, but they're known to be on like R33, R34, RB26 engines from the Nissan GTRs, Toyota Supras, all that stuff. They're just really known for their real nasty whistle, super loud, high pitched. So something a little different. I know a couple guys in the 7.3 community have these turbos or have this mod done to their turbo, and they sound sick. So very excited to have this on the truck. Unfortunately, I had to take the engine out before I could hear how this sounded. So this is going to be something I'm going to be anticipating, but here's where she's going to be, and we're going to be cranking away on this thing to get it back to where it needs to be. But we will be putting update videos and some engine tech stuff coming up here real soon. I know this video was short, but I appreciate you guys sticking with me, staying tuned, watching all the content. But there's going to be a ton of content that is going to be on the way. Make sure you check out our sponsors, Jelly Built Performance. Brian Jelich is the man to get you dialed in on any of your 7.3 needs. Also, CP Addict's Complete Performance. Paul and Chris out in Texas. Those guys are the man for anything you need for your Super Duty trucks, brick nose trucks, bull nose trucks, 94, 97. I think they even go as late as early as 84, 85. But those guys are awesome for any OE parts, aftermarket lights, headlights, tail lights, anything you guys want. Those guys can get you set up. Check them out. And I think that's all I got for this one, guys. Super short, but I want to get the ball rolling on this new build series. I'll see everyone real soon. My name is Brandon. This is the 7-3 Garage.